Now I know some of you out there are thinking exactly the same thing as me. There is never enough inspiration for our reading journals on YouTube, Pinterest, you name it. It just doesn't ever feel like there's enough. So that is why, so late into the year, I am gracing you with my 2024 reading journal flip through. Now I know it's late. I know there are some of you out there just like me who have only just started filling in their 2025 reading journal. Am I ashamed? No, I've been busy. This reading journal is full. When I tell you full, it is full. So we're going to be going through this together. We're going to be completing a few pages that I haven't completed at the end. And then I think I might give you a sneak peek of my 2025 reading journal. But you will see me start to complete that in another video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Give me a like, comment down below, anything you fancy. Let's start a conversation and subscribe if you can. I really appreciate it. I shall see you in the next clip. So, today I am going to be going through my 2024 reading journal. Now, this is the first ever reading journal I got. It is by a company called Otagami. I believe they are sold on Amazon, and it is literally my favourite. It's this pink, faded pink colour with like a wood grain effect on it. It's kind of faded even more. I have had this since July 2023, and it actually has my 2023 reading journal in. And we might as well just go through the whole thing because this is the first ever reading journal I've had. During this flip through, I have my trusty cloud sticky notes, and we are going to go through and note every single page I want to redo in my 2025 reading journal. There might be a few pages we're going to have to complete as well. Nothing major, but we'll see. I definitely know I have some book covers to stick in. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, so in the front, I have a few sticky notes. These are the books I wanted from the works. Glad I did not buy the whole Hooked series. If you've seen my review on Goodreads, I think I did a review on Goodreads, you will know exactly why I didn't like that. And the Atlas Paradox, is that the one that's out yet? Or is that the one that's coming out? Oh goodness, I don't know. Some book ideas, and then some of the books I wanted to read this year, I think. I don't know, actually, those are some random books. Anyway. Oh, and also down here I have a sample of my lovely The Library of sticker that Grace got me. I just didn't print it hard enough. So you know Grace, she has spoken, I believe, and she might have even been on my channel before. This is my best friend Grace. So here is the title page from 2023. I knew that I wanted to do 2024 on it as well. You see these bits from the other side. This is just transfer from my books red page. Now, this is most definitely, where's my pen? A spread I would like to carry over. Now, although I haven't finished it, I love it. This is from the start, like literally the very first book I started reading during my reading journey, and that was The Once and Future Queen. That is here. This is the one I want to do. This is page 2. I've numbered most of the pages as well. I haven't finished them, but I believe I have read all the way up to here. The last book I put on here was Fangirl Down. Maybe that's the reason that's the last one I put down. I hated that book. Let's move on. There's no particular theme to this, but I really took to this cursive font here. This was a nightmare to trace every time I wanted it. I cannot draw cursive for my life. But that is the first spread that I'm going to take over with me. Secondly, we've got the top books of 2023 and the top books of 2024. Now, the funniest part is I forgot I did this spread. So when we flip to the end, I've actually also got a top books of 2024, but I might just do it twice. As you can see, the top books of 2023 with these 6 ones here. You might agree with me, you might disagree with me. I think I would take Wildfire off this now, looking back, and the same with Cruel Prince, having reread this year. These two did not hit. Now I'm looking back, especially Cruel Prince. Books bought. Oh, I forgot. Of course, we're going to do a top books in 2025, but that will come later. So, top books 2025. I'm not caring about my handwriting on this one because we're now just going to use this as notes. Books bought per month. I will not be doing this one. For some reason, I thought the best thing to do is put the price down the side as well. As much as I love book statistics, I didn't keep up with it. I got to August 2023, and then I had to do another page further on down the line and I didn't finish it. Next up was the to buy list. All the books I wanted to buy, so basically a book wish list. I might do that again, but I think it will be a case of a wish list. Yearly reading at a glance. Funnily enough, I actually stopped this at December 2023 and I had to fill in the rest retrospectively, which was awful. So that's why March to July of 2024 is not filled out. I couldn't be bothered. I'm not doing that again. Reading goal, I will be. But I didn't plan it very well. Last year I hit my reading, oh gosh, it's 2025 now. In 2023, I hit my reading goal of 60 and I actually read 63. Hence the goal extras down at the bottom. And I knew I wanted to read 80, but for some reason I only planned 56 and didn't do anything on the other page. But I think a reading goal page would be good for 2025. So we'll do that as well. Now I'm going to go very quickly through the 2023 because it's exactly the same as 2024. So I do my cover spreads for these months, I do my monthly reading. As much as I would like to carry on this format, it was very time consuming. This is my favourite one because it's my first. And funny enough, almost all of these have this spelling mistake. This actually says monthly. Don't know where the L went in a lot of these. This gets progressively less neat as we go, but it's fine. I put so much effort into the first lot, so that's okay. But then, oh, I love this spread. So this is my first Stephen King book ever. My series tracker. I don't like the way this looks, but I would like to do another series tracker. Absolutely, because I have read quite a few of these now, and quite a few of these I haven't even started. So we've got Throne of Glass and Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber. Haven't started, but they're on here. Same with Caraval series and A Court of Thorns and Roses. Not started. Oh, and the Inheritance games. Not started. So, but, you know, I finished The Once and Future Queen, Cruel Prince, Thursday Murder Club, Good Girls Guide to Murder. Oh, I haven't finished The Atlas Six, haven't finished The Family Upstairs, finished Harry Potter, finished Six of Crows, finished The Naturals, haven't finished Twilight, finished Dreamland Billionaire, finished Shadow and Bone, finished Kingdom of the Wicked, haven't finished Shatter Me. So, yeah. And I think there's other series I've started now as well. There's August. Once again, we've got the same layout. I did a reading challenge. I don't think I'll do A to Z next time. Reading log. This is so incredibly boring, but do I want to do another one next year? Or should I say this year? Yes. So I know you are watching this in January, and this is actually being filmed in January. Have I had time to start my 2025 reading journal? I have not. I was going to give you a sneak peek of my 2025 reading journal, but we'll save that for the next video. Red, White and Royal Blue. Absolutely adored this book. Would read it over and over. It's definitely on my reread list. Now, these are my stats kind of pages, and I do really like these, but I don't think I'll be doing those again. Then I changed the format. Then I did this. So, all of the books, this is my best reading month ever. Yeah, so we're just going to keep flipping through. Books bought per month, see, didn't finish it. Did not finish it. Now, book bingo. I will be doing this again next year. I just didn't get into it last year, to be honest with you. 2024 was not the year, as you can see. I did the starting date of 29th of November 2023. Didn't finish it. I literally half filled in Powerless for popular TikTok book. Okay, December spread, not finished, obviously. Now, this was my title page for 2024. Did I finish that as well? No, we've just got Jess's. Was going to put reading journal or Jess's 2024 reading journal. Didn't do it. Reading goals. So like actual reading goals? Yes. Let's go. Reading goals. That was supposed to be a G. And my rating system, which I think I want to change. I'm going to add 6 on there because Happy Place by Emily Henry broke my rating system. It was a 6 stars. And I feel like that needs to be on there. So reading goals and rating system. I'll put that nice in there. We'll be taking this one into next year. Oh my goodness, into this year for sure. 24 books I want to read in 24. We're so doing 25 books in 2025. Okay. I'm going to think a little bit more carefully about it for this coming year though, because last year I literally shoved on a load of books that I just needed to get off my TBR. That's not how that works. And I don't think I'm going to do this format. I think I'm going to do a TBR cart one and make it just one page. Because if not, we've got 2 half-filled pages. There's only one book I need to put down on here, and that's The Prison Healer, which I did finish. I DNF'd, oh my goodness. Oh dear, malfunctions. When the Moon Hatched, DNF'd it. Soft DNF'd it, may I add. Wasn't the right time. So, January. We are coming into the 2024 bit. I tried so hard again. Instead of doing TBRs, I wrote hopefuls because I felt like the TBR bit was gluing me to books, and this year was definitely a mood reading bit. I like this monthly reading, but it was so hard to catch up on. I had to literally track the pages every single day, and that was just getting too much. Now, this is the reading log we love. Only got to City of Fallen Angels. That's September, the rom-com is, so I think we only got to about middle of October, to be honest with you. Thank goodness I gave myself some extra space. Yeah, I think I would like to do this again for sure. Oh, have I already written that down for 2023? I have. That's fine. I know I want to do a reading log. Although I have one DNF here, and that's Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. Oh, I'm writing that on the back. I still want to do a DNF graveyard, purely because one of my goals from this past year, 2024, was to allow myself to DNF books. I hate DNF books, it feels like such a waste of time, but I want to allow myself to DNF them. If I don't like them, why am I going to waste my time reading them just because I've started them? So that's the thought process on that one. Oh, that needs to come down a bit. Okay, into February. Again, a lot of these ended up becoming blank. This was such a busy year for me, and I just don't think it was productive to do this and have this filled out. So again, we've done my review pages. That's cool. I've just realised my candle's gone out. See, just so many of these were half finished, and they're all exactly the same. They are all exactly the same. I did like this version of my TBR, that's for sure, because it just felt so much more visual. Right, 5-star reads. This is most definitely going to be a page in next year's diary. I'm going to put this down here because we'll come back to it and we're going to finish it at the end of the year. But 100% 5-star. Do you know what the most embarrassing thing is this past year? I have had 3 5-star reads and 1 6-star. So I have had a total of the 80 books I read in 2024. I've had a total of 4 books rank 5 stars and above. Honestly, I'm not mad because I know that everybody else out there on BookTube, Bookstagram, you name it, has probably had the same reading year as I have. I know I have seen a few people complain too. 2025 is going to be our year, girlies, don't you worry. Or girlies and guys, I do apologise. Now, 2025 TBR radar, great, but once again, wasted space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half and a half. Do you know? I mean, and it doesn't tell me anything apart from the fact 4 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars. It tells me nothing. I don't like it. I'm not doing it again. BookTube calendar, I will be recreating. It was helpful. And now that I am becoming better at organising, I will be able to fill this out correctly and properly. This kind of was just a page filler, I'm not going to lie. October, once again, barely filled out. It was just getting silly. Now, I liked this because it was just 1 page. I printed off some smaller books, still did my stats. Felt like a chore. November, literally the deadest month going, look at it. I'm fairly certain there was supposed to be a book there, hence the reason these are so far over. I can't for the life of me remember what it is. I have a feeling it was going to be an audiobook. Yes, it was an audiobook. December, this is the month we've just gone through. Adored this. Now, this was my unwrapped TBR. Now, you will have seen that I did literally my last video. No, one before last. No, my last video was me unwrapping some books to read, and I failed absolutely miserably. You see this? This is the Christmas Tree Farm. It is currently the 3rd of January. Am I still reading my Christmas book from December? Yes, I am. We're going to ignore this page entirely. Now, we have all of these pages we want to take into our 2025 journal. But we still have pages to do. This is the last one I did, my year in reading. Incomplete once again. I need to calculate all of the pages I read per month, then total them. Total how many books I had on each TBR. A couple of months of mood reading, so it's just a joke. And I have nothing for this last column, which is just silly. So, yeah, I don't know. Help me, help me, help you, help me. If you know what that film is, comment down below, please. December stats. I did read audiobooks. This is a thing. This is why these are as cool as they are, was just silly. Because I DNF'd this. I finished that one. I'm halfway through this one, and I have read 2 audiobooks. You know? That I just... Oh, dearie me. It's just silly. It's just silly, and I feel like I've wasted space. Now, yes, I have all of this left over. I will probably be using these pages for next year's journal if I need any extra pages. But here we are. Let's get going with finishing these last few oh, here I have, this literally says best book per month of the year. We have those, don't you worry, we'll get to it. Right, I shall see you in a second. Let's get everything we need. Okay, so here we are, ready to fill in these last couple pages. I think maybe we should start with the 5 stars. Now, this is it. This is literally it. We have 3 5 stars and my only 6 star. Now, because of that, I think what I'm going to do is set them out like this and then have columns where I can write about them. I feel like that's probably the best way to use this page most appropriately. Okay. Oh, this is one of those pages where the middle's stuck together. Oh, I hate that. Right. So we've got the trusty, dusty journaling box here. I need my rubber, or for anyone in the US, my eraser, because I understand that rubber might be an inappropriate term. Right, I know what books I have now. So I recently bought myself a brand new glue tape because I have been using trusty dusty Pritt Stick for so long and I don't like it. So we're going to get going with this glue tape. Did that work? Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Now, unlike many, I am not the best at planning, drafting, designing, drawing, anything in that category. Beats me, to be honest with you. Oh no, I've done it. I knew that was going to happen. So, like some who would have planned exactly where to put these, already drawn everything out, I haven't. So you are seeing this work in progress as we go. Now, the January reading journal will be different. I plan on actually planning that quite nicely. I would like to take more pride in that one. And like I said, this was my first ever reading journal. So, it's the first one. What can I say? Trial and error, that's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. So, on my 5-star read page, we have Happy Place by Emily Henry, Powerless, book 1 in the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts, Powerful, which is the second book / novella in the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts, and Phantasma. Can't remember what that series is called, but it's by Kaylee Smith, and I am so very excited for Enchantress to come out this year. So for Christmas this year, my parents bought me some stencils for my journaling. So we're going to use them, if I can find the ones I want. Oh, not those. Please don't tell me it's those ones. And I just mistook how big they were. I think it was those ones. Or is that too big? Oh no, here we go, okay. There might be these ones. I think we can use those. Okay, so it's either these ones we're going to use. We've got these ones, which are... No, we're going to go with those other ones I said, 100%. Okay, so I'm having to record this audio because apparently my microphone was dying a severely painful death and I had absolutely zero idea that this was going on. So, here we are doing the voiceover for this because the entire rest of this video has absolutely zero audio that you can hear at all. It's just a very loud, annoying buzz. So, let me describe to you what I'm doing in what I hope is a very calm way, because right now I don't feel very calm editing this after realising that my microphone died and I had no idea. So come along with me while I calm myself down, film the voiceover for this, and we'll see how I finish this reading journal. I'm currently deciding which stencil to use. Now, don't ask me why. I went back and forth between the templates, and I just went for the first one I picked in the first place. So here we are doing that. Now, for all things pencil stencil related, I use these Bic mechanical pencils. I don't know what it is, but I love them. I have 1,000 of them dotted all around the house. You will always find one of these in my pencil case. More specifically, this blue one. I think this one has actually been everywhere with me. So, you know, I'm sure we've all got like a trusty pencil that we love. Now, if you can't tell by the design, I have taken large influence, should I say, inspiration from Miss Rachel Catherine, the one and only. I absolutely adore the way she does her reading journal, and towards the end of the 2024 reading journal, I definitely kind of took more of an influence from her videos. I really love the way it just looked so easy, so flowy, so creative. And so this is what I tried to create with this page. Honestly, I knew I was going to struggle with this because there was only 4 books. Now, having edited this, I realised that I was wrong. There was another book, and that would be The Prison Healer. I'm a numpty, and I actually had read The Prison Healer while I was doing this, like I had finished it at this point. So stupid me, forgot to do that. Anyway, we're now onto our December stats and our Xmas videos pages. These ones I don't think, again, are going to be very fruitful in terms of looking full, looking finished, but hey ho, let's see if I can get them done. Now, Lord knows what my hands were saying here, but it was probably something along the lines that I have actually never ever documented in my reading journal, my YouTube videos, and I really should start. These are the only 3 YouTube videos that I released in December. December was a really hard month for me, and I just didn't upload as much as I wanted to. On a lighter note, let's all laugh about the fact that I could not draw this lines to save my life. Like, I'm actually embarrassed as a 24-year-old female watching me do this. This was apparently what I thought finishing this page. Yeah, so let me tell you now that I still haven't finished that page. It's the 1st of February. I still haven't finished that page. But is anybody surprised? No, because I know I'm not. Moving on to this blank double page spread here. Look how satisfying these are. Oh my gosh. This is going to be my best book for every month. So I'm doing January to December, the best book per month of 2024. Look, Prison Healer is literally there, and I didn't even put it in my 5-star reads. Now, funnily enough, not all these books are 5 stars. Obviously, you saw them not in the page. But they were definitely down as my best book of each month. Now look how many cool books there are here. I'm so in love with these little printouts. I'm so going to do more of this in 2025. I'm not going to lie, also it takes me so long to figure out how I want to configure these on the page, so we'll probably just cut that out. Right, here I am just organising them in per month. I had to go onto Goodreads and remember which one was which month, so Okay, so I've come back, I've planned this page out. It's going to be very, very simple. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and I have my books here. So the question is, what colour do I do? Or do I do each month? You know what, that's probably what I'm going to do. Each month matching the colour that I wrote in there. What should I do for the colours at the top now? Now that's the question really. I want it to be some sort of bright colour because the majority of this year has been quite colourful and I think that's really important to keep that theme going. See, look, I would love to use these pens. Now these are the Winsor & Newton Pro Markers dual tip. So we have the highlighter looking tip this end and the more pointed nib on that end. Now I can't use them because they go through the page, which is so frustrating because they are gorgeous markers. Now I only bought a couple because they were so unbelievably expensive. When I say expensive, I think a pack of these cost me £12 and there's 4 in a pack. And buying the pens individually, I think they were like £4 each. That was the pastel pack. And then I bought one singular pen. Oh my goodness, this table's a mess. Let's find a colour. Oh my gosh, this is my favourite. These are the Zebra Midliners. I think they're Zebra. Yes, Zebra Midliners dual tip. I wish I had more of a reason to use this. You know what? I really like this purple. We're just going to shove these all back in here and we are going to go through like this. So I am just going to go over them. No outlines, nothing special. We're kind of, I don't know what font you'd call this. It's obviously handwritten and some of the letters are in different fonts than others, but I think it looks cute. So we've done best books by month. Okay, cool. Now outline colour should probably be the same, am I right?
Yeah, at least to me. Boulder PD, lots of train tracks. Again, a patterned object, if I recall correctly, or that never sat well with me. Why would a mom or dad? Or somebody. Almost as if she's done what she said. No, if you know your rules and you're letting know when the bed is not wet. When? That one? That question, Mike? I did not think actually change the bedding to be in there like that. So it is very heavy. It's a little guesswork there. It's not right.
I think people were open-minded. If that was not what they thought, it was, they felt like they called him a delusional old man. That they felt like he was defining the name for himself by presenting a different theory. There's a lot of times I spoke about this window and everything. I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we have finished this spread. My best books by month, we have them all here. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now, as you can see, I have left the pencil underneath some of the months purely because the colours aren't as bold as I'd like them to be. You might have also noticed that I use Pritt Stick as well instead of glue tape, and that is because I didn't want messy corners and I really like how it turned out. It's plain, I know that. I just wanted something simple to just showcase which books I liked each month. So these are my 12 books of the year. Loved them. That is pretty much it for my last spread. This one should have been my year in reading, which funnily enough, I did here. So maybe I will turn this last page as a stretch into a list of all of the spreads I want to take with me into my 2025 reading journal, which are all postmarked here. So that is my 2023/2024 reading journal flip through complete. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you sticking with me through this last year. We have officially hit 299 subscribers. I am in shock. I'm in awe. I cannot believe it. And for that, here is my 2025 reading journal. Again, Otagami. I shall link their Amazon page in the description. This one is significantly smaller than last year. And I'm glad because I have wasted a lot of pages considering I've done a year and a half. So yeah. this is the reading journal you will see me use next. And by the way, these are all vegan leather. Just to throw that in there, if that makes it more appealing to you, it definitely makes it more appealing to me, that's for sure. Once again, we've got these two little things, and all of Otagami's books, oops, sneak peek, all of the Otagami books come with these 3 stencil sheets with the book. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I so appreciate your subscription, your likes, your comments, you name it. You interact with me and I absolutely adore it. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment down below. Literally any video you want to see me do. Comment it down below and I will do my absolute utmost best to upload it. This year is going to be my year. 2025, I'm going to smash. And I'm telling you that now. You heard it here first, guys and girls. We're smashing 2025. Not just the reading, but the booktube and the bookstagram. We're doing it all. So, I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you very soon.